Guys, my name is Marina, and I wanted to do this video because I am doing something that is called the Master Cleanse. You can see it on Google and it will give you the instructions, but basically it's composed of 3 ingredients, super simple. It's basically lemon, natural lemon, organic preference, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper in water, right? The measures, you can Google it, but it's basically, if I remember correctly, it is 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of lemon, which it will be like 4 lemons, and 1/10 of cayenne pepper of a teaspoon, and a glass of water, right? I do it in bunches. I do like 1.5 liters, which is easier, and I take it throughout the day. You're supposed to take 6 to 12 cups of that. Now, every 2 tablespoons of maple syrup has, I think, it's 100 and something calories or 200. So basically the maple syrup will give you a little bit of sustain during those days, the sugar, which it has on it, right? But also it will give you the nutrients that you need during those days. Now, something very important that you have to do is in the morning, you have to do a salt flush, which is simple. It's composed of 1 liter of water, which is 4 cups, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Sea salt or your salt of preference. I prefer to take golden sea salt, which is pretty good. It has magnesium on it, but you can use any salt. I recommend just being very high quality on your ingredients because that's the only thing you're going to eat during those days. Now, why do I do it? You're going to say, Marina, but what the hell? Why are you doing this diet for? It is pretty much a detox protocol. If you live in this planet, you are exposed to many, many toxicities, right? It's not that we're weird or whatever. It's just like, I'll give you the compound of it. Your food, even when it says organic, it has been already processed in different ways. Even veggies and fruit has been put in rooms with certain gas in order to keep them from rotting, right? So there's many things in your water. The water is not clean. Either it has plastics on it, and you're just exposed. You cannot live in a bubble. So it's always good to do, I will say 4 times a year, every season, some kind of detox, whatever you prefer. I like this diet or this detox diet because it's really simple for me to do. And the hunger goes like that, guys, away. You don't suffer. I've been doing other detox protocols and this and that, or diets, but you suffer through hunger. And this one, you don't. And it's not only that, but it really, really helps your body go through the processing of detoxing and then regenerating your organs. There's something called autophagy, I think it is. You can Google it as well. But it is, once you get rid of all that of junk of your body, your organs start regenerating, right? You increase the necessity level and it starts eating all that trash in your body and regenerates the cells even faster. We're very used to eating. We're super used to eating. We're used to snacking in this civilization. There's not only anymore 3 meals a day, but 6 meals a day because you're snacking in between, and you don't let the body clean itself on its normal, pattern that is made for, right? So whatever, I'm not going to go into all that explanation. I want to just concentrate on the cleanse. I've done this already 3 times. This is my 3rd time. The first time I did it, I think, over 8 days. And the reason I did it is I had an operation. I had an anal fissure, which is basically a cut in your booty, right? And you bleed. So I had an operation on it so I could get it handled. So I was very scared of going to the bathroom during that time because I'm thinking, I don't want to have pain. So I'm just going to drink water, but I didn't want to go over eating water because I was scared I needed to produce like anybody of you guys. You cannot just take off for a week, 10 days, and then say, hey, I can't do anything. And you're not going to waste a vacation on a protocol. So I did this around 10 plus years ago, and it was fantastic. Fantastic. I don't know. I guess I lose weight. I don't remember. This protocol of detox is good because you as well can drop weight. You can drop as much as 2 pounds a day, right? If you do it for 10 days, you can lose up to 20 pounds. So I don't remember how many pounds I lose. I did it for a different reason. I did it because of a medical reason, and I was really scared of pain. So I'm like, I'm just going to keep it like that. So I think I did it up to 8 days, not because I was hungry, but because my social ways to get with people, my family, was through meals, and I couldn't do it anymore. So I stopped it, and, I continue eating healthy. So that worked pretty good. When I had a bowel movement, it was perfect. I didn't have pain, etc. Bloom, I'm going to, skip that. But I didn't do the salt flush that time because I didn't want to go to the bathroom. So now, going back 10 years after, right? I did the master cleanse like 2-3 months ago. And it was great. I did it for 10 days. So you go through transitions. Everybody is different, but your first 2-3 days are the hardest ones because you're pretty much taking the body from a pattern of, eating 3 times a day, one time a day, whatever you're doing. I was eating 3 times a day. And I eat pretty healthy, but again, you're exposed to a lot of toxicity, chemtrails, whatever, right? You breathe chemical cleaners, etc., right? And you cannot isolate yourself from it. So the way to just regenerate the body, even if you don't want to drop weight, because I truly didn't do it for dropping weight, I truly did it for health reasons, right? So it's a detox protocol, but added to it, you lose weight. So I did it and I lost 12 pounds. So I went from 120 to 108. Now, granted, part of that weight is water, is also, the junk you have in your intestine. And, so when you start eating, I don't know, I will give it 5 pounds back, right? On your body, or 4 pounds, something, whatever, everybody's different. But I tell you what happened. So the first day, the body is trying to get used to, you have to drink this lemonade, right? Made of those ingredients that I told you about. The cayenne pepper help you just throw all the junk out of your body, right? Especially mucus. You go through different phases, and it's funny because the phases repeat this time. It's like if you have like runny nose, right? If you were to have like a flu symptom cycle, then the stomach will hurt, right? What other symptoms did I have? Sometimes you get sleepy, and when I can take a nap, I'll take a nap and then just keep on working, especially when you're working, you're not going to take off. When you take off, you can have a slow life. If you can walk, that's good, but don't exercise too much because you're barely taking any calories, around 650 plus calories a day, right? So you don't want to waste it, but you can walk, right? An extrovert. If you get tired and you can sleep, take a sleep. Maybe you sleep a little more hours, right? But something that was happening is I was waking up pretty early because I was wide awake after the cleanse. So first day was a little funky. Maybe a little headache, a little foggy, the next day, and hungry, right? Mealtime at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I need some food. So I'm like, no, I'm going for the 10 days, right? And then you just push yourself. You can help yourself with, if you have a partner to do it with, or family members that can support you. If not, I've done it with myself, and I think you can keep yourself on it. One thing that it helped me is watching videos about it, because you get excited about the benefits of it. You get people that talk about it, that have gone through it, and you're like, okay, I can do this again, right? And then if you have done it once, it's easier to do it again and again. So the second day, I wake up really early. I wasn't sleeping very much because what happened is your body starts flushing toxins out in your system, and your liver needs to catch up, and your kidneys. So I had like black marks under my eyes, right? Because the kidneys are trying to just work out. The salt flush helps because it just helps you to just release everything. I think I had like solid stools during the first 2 days, and then that was it. It was just water, and it goes out as it comes in, right? If you're clean, then it goes in and out fast. Sometimes you get a little funky because you're like, it's colored yellow mustard. What is there? So I was looking and Googling, and basically what happens is that color because there's not enough time for digestion. It goes in and it goes out. So there's no time to assimilate the bile. So instead of going green, it goes green, yellow, and brown. So it doesn't have time to process it to go brown. So it goes yellow, So if you see different colors, don't worry about it. It's part of the process. Just try to have a bathroom ready the first days, especially because you don't know what time is going to happen what. And sometimes your hair dries out during the first days. Right now, my hair is looking better. It was super dry. My skin was super dry, and now it's looking super, like it's even shiny. I'm amazed because it was super dry. The third day, the hunger starts going away. Fourth day, you don't feel hungry anymore. It's so amazing. I mean, it's really, really magical. If you're busy, you forget about food. And the funny thing is, you realize how much production you can put in. You start not feeling foggy anymore, so you can produce more and do more things. Again, there's come a time when a down comes, and then if you can nap, just nap, and then back to production. One thing that happens is you're going to start like smelling funky, and it's because your body is detoxing, having itchy skin or bumps in your body, or you want to scratch. One thing that I've been using that has helped a lot for detoxing is it's not argan oil, is God, I forgot. I'll tell you when I remember. But it's an oil that you put on your belly button, and it just takes castor oil, and it takes away all the toxins from your stomach, and it helps you also to go to the bathroom. So that I do every night. You can do it twice a day if you have the time, and if you work from home. If not, just do it at night, and that's it. Just put it on your belly button and on your stomach area. Sometimes I put it also on my thyroid because it goes funky. Sometimes you get cold maybe in the middle of the day, your metabolism changes. What other things have happened? Your breath changes. So you have to have, I have something that it's pretty good. It's a bottle you can buy on Amazon. It's basically peppermint oil with a little bit of it's not a spirulina, it's the green chlorella or something like that for your breath. Have it handy, because others don't have to suffer through your detox. The other end, just take maybe 2 baths a day, and it helps taking a bath at night because you relax. Sometimes your body goes in tension because you're switching modes. But again, after day 4th, things really go roller coaster easy. Like it gets easier and easier and easier. You can last even longer, right? Try not to be around people that are eating yummy food. But then after the 4th day, you really don't starve anymore. It's like the cravings go away. Keep on drinking the water, the lemonade throughout the day. Your tongue gets white coated, and that's all the toxins are trying to go through your nose. When you have that flush, like you have flu symptoms, your tongue, right now mine is a little bit white because I'm on day 5 at the end of it. But it starts cleaning up like around day 10. When the tongue is pink, I think for me, my observation is that you can ease off of this detox, because the body now is totally flush, and now your organs are just, ready to work. So I love this diet. For me, it has helped me so much. I have so many allergies, and this has really, really outstandingly helped me to really feel better. I live in Florida. The weather, the humidity, this and that, it doesn't help with the allergies. And this has helped me to really feel good. If you have red light in your house by any chance, or anybody, use it. It helps also to keep on detoxing and give you some energy. One thing that I just found out a couple of days ago is there's a video, right, about all the toxicity that they're putting on our water. And part of the toxicity, believe it or not, is poisons. So nicotine receptors get messed up with the poisons. So I put a patch. I'm not going to show you because I have to get undressed, but I put a patch, a nicotine patch here, right? You can see it there. Today, right? I was listening to this doctor, which was talking about, contamination of our waters, whatever. I'm not going to go into that. It's another chapter. But basically, nicotine pulls away the poisons that you have in your body. I put it in, and believe it or not, the more amazing thing happened. First, my eyesight was really failing recently. My glasses weren't functioning right. I was using them, and I'm like, I can still think clearly, like see clearly. It was blurry, everything. And especially I changed the filter on my water. I was taking other kind of water, and I went cheaper, and I think I was drinking something else. So that didn't help. And so I put it today. So all of a sudden I start seeing clearly. I start being able to breathe deeper, right? And my skin changed, my hair changed, whatever. Don't tell me what is it, but that in combination with the master cleanse, I can tell you, I've been so awake today, it's not even funny. So I just want to give you a couple of tips that you can do to be cause over our chemical environment. It's super simple. Hey, there's several pluses, right? You get healthier. You can lose weight if you have extra weight and you don't feel good with your body. Your body starts working better, right? And that you can rid of all the toxicity and really have more energy. My major complaint in life is that I have been so exhausted. I used to be an athlete all my life. I'm on my 50s, guys. And just during the last 2 years, I've done nothing. When COVID hit, I was crossing the country in bicycle with a group. We had to cut it off because COVID got open and they didn't allow us to continue this and that, whatever. The point is, I stopped exercising. And all of a sudden, my health started going downhill. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to move. And I didn't have energy to open my eyes, guys. I was foggy. I couldn't think. You know, they say hormones, whatever. I don't care. The point is, I just couldn't operate normally in life as I'm used to. So I want to share these basic simplicities with you. I'm on day 5 today. I feel great. The last 3 months, I did it again, right? And I remember feeling great. I lost 12 pounds. But most importantly, I think I gained back a healthier liver, healthier kidneys, that I had like black marks under my eyes constantly, guys. I feel funky to go and meet people because I look so old, but it's not because I'm old. It's because of the toxicity makes me look old, like, wrinkles and black things. Look, right now I'm looking at the screen and I'm like, I can't believe it. It all looks fresh. So whatever. I just want to share that with you. It's a fantastic clean. Some people are worried about their health. Check it with your doctor. I don't want to just, put you at risk, but I am 53 years old, almost 54, has done nothing. You feel sometimes somatics, sensations that are not pleasant, right? Fogginess, your system races, but you always have ways to do that, like just to calm it out, massage your feet. You can do press pressure points, right? Now we have Google, so you can just, Google anything, truly. You can take magnesium under your tongue. There's many ways to just chill. And but the benefits are just amazing. I love it. I really, really love it. I want to share with you because people get scared. Oh my God, I'm not going to eat. Listen, guys, the human body is not made to eat the amount of food we eat. That's the truth of the matter. But with this civilization, we had changes. When I was a kid, we used to eat very healthy. I'm from Mexico. We used to eat very healthy. It was 3 meals a day, but it was plenty. There was no snacks, no fast food, no bars, no protein shakes, nor all these junk food that we eat nowadays that is fast, but it's all processed and it's not made. Our bodies are not made for that kind of food. Maybe in the future they change, but at this point in time, the bodies are not made for this. The time we live is shorter than we used to. It's spooky. And we're changing our planet so fast that our bodies are not used to that. So, hey, you can be cause over that. Cleansing yourself once in a while, doing this cleanse. If you cannot do it 10 days, start with 3 days. See how it goes, right? Try to keep it kosher, because if you feel comfortable 3 days, extend it 1 more day. And if you feel fine, extend it 1 more day. See how long can you go. I don't recommend it to do it more than 10, 12 days, because at the end of the day, yes, your body start consuming yourself, right? You start consuming fat, which once you get all your fat gone, if you're overweight, it's great because you can consume your fat. But if you're thin, then you start consuming your muscle mass, and you don't want to do that, especially when you're older, right? You want to keep your muscle mass. However, you can do it for 7 days and nothing bad will happen, right? If you're scared, consult your doctor. But one thing that I want to recommend too, the first times that I did it was with no supplements, right? So I just did it kosher. And yes, my body was younger, so I didn't have problems. The second time that I did it, I had a lot of cramps and I didn't like it. In the middle of the night, I was having really severe cramps on my legs. And I'm like, I'm taking electrolytes. I was following Dr. Berg's electrolytes. I change it with new electrolytes that he has for athletes. I think it has more salt on it, and it totally handled my cramps. I don't have any more cramps. I used to have like tightness on my neck and pain. No more of that. So I tell you what I've been taking in addition to just the lemonade. I've been taking teas, green tea. You know, if you feel hungry, I take black coffee because I'm addicted to coffee. So, you know, it's not bad. 2 cups, more than 2 cups is just too much. Caffeine is not bad, believe it or not, when you have clean coffee. Meaning clean organic, that it doesn't have all the junk that all these altered coffees has, and to take it caffeinated because the caffeinated has also processes. And then I tell you what I take regarding supplements. I take definitely electrolytes. Try to take electrolytes that don't have sugar because you want to shed all the sugar out of your system. I take Dr. Berg's electrolytes, both. I take the ones that are just his normal electrolytes that he has it for years. And I also take the one that he has for athletes, right? When I'm hungry, I take one of the envelopes. In fact, I didn't even put it on water because I like the taste, and it gives me some kind of feeling of fulfillment, and it tastes great. I take omegas. I do take omegas. I take 3 omegas in the morning, and if I feel tense or my muscles are achy, I take another 3 omegas at night. What else do I take? I take enzymes. I try not to put so much junk because the body's trying to flush, but I also help it. Let me see. Sometimes for the liver, I take MSM if the liver is just too clogged with so much shed. And that's pretty much it. I just keep it super kosher. But I think the electrolytes are key to keep you, okay, vitamin E, vitamin D, or if you can take some sunlight, it will be great, because it helps your body to go through this detox. Vitamin D is great, in fact. D, right? And try to take E if you have it around. Otherwise, don't go overboard. The other thing is you save money, guys. I used to waste so much money in food, it wasn't even funny. It was the majority of my income will go on food because I try to eat organic, and I used to eat a lot. So I saved 10 days of food. I buy a lot of lemons, right? Cayenne, you just need a little mini pot. And your honey, you want your maple syrup to be organic. So that will cost you like a big bottle of 64 ounces will cost you $20 or something like that. So you won't invest a big deal and you save on food. So there you have it. Also, one thing that I recommend you is be aware of your refeeding. Once you finish, have something available. I love eating, I can't believe it. You see, that's one of the things that you get. Sometimes you get blanks when you're under this diet. Watermelon. Have a watermelon because sometimes you could dehydrate a little bit, and watermelon really hydrate your body back again. So last time I did it, I refeed myself with watermelon the next day, and the next day I start really eating just little salads. Maybe you want to have bone broth, which is also nice and it's easy to digest. Don't go all overboard the first day after you're refeeding, because the body is not used to yet for the food. Remember, you have the body without processing food for whatever time you decide to do it. I do it normally for 10 days. So now you're going to throw a lot of food. The poor body goes it doesn't have the enzymes. It doesn't have the setup to processing all the food you're putting in, and you're just going to feel uncomfortable and sick. So you don't want to do that. So take it easy, eat watermelon, pineapple a little bit because it has enzymes, or, bone broth, or if you like chicken soup, try not to eat too much fat because the liver is not used to yet. People say you can eat a little bit of nuts, walnuts or whatever. I don't like to eat nuts the first day because I feel the liver is not ready. I try to hydrate it, but check your body. What I'm saying is be prepared for the refeeding phase, because a lot of people go, oh, I'm so hungry, I'm planning to eat this and that and that and that and the other, a big hamburger. No, no. If you're going to go for protein, do fish, salmon or something light. Don't go for red meat nor chicken, unless it's chicken soup, and you have it a little bit on the soup, but that's it. And then the next day, just start adding little by little, wait a little bit, wait 20 minutes, eat a little bit, see how your body reacts to it. So I think that's it, if I remember anything else. But I just wanted to post this because I really wanted to promote it. It is an amazing protocol. If you want to drop weight, I think it's the best way to drop weight. And you know why? Because you don't have to be on a diet forever. It's a short side and you drop it like that. and then just eat normally and eat healthy, and you keep the pounds off. But most importantly, if you want to better your health, do a cleanse like that 4 times a year. Even if you do it 3 days, it's amazing because you can do it on a weekend. You don't have to use production time, and you can stand it. You can start a Friday, end on a Sunday, and then a Monday you start refeeding again. So I will definitely recommend you to do the cleanse 4 times a year, especially with the times we're living now that everything has toxins, guys. Everything, air, water, food, name it. So there you have it. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, shoot me a question on the link, and I hope it helped you. Okay, have an awesome time, and I hope you do the protocol at least the first time and try it out. Bye.